A very good evening. You're watching The Big Bang with me, Akshita. And first up, the CAG report has brought to light glaring irregularities in the usage of funds allotted to government departments as well as civic bodies. Here's a report on the misappropriations. The Comptroller and Auditor General audited the financial statements of government departments and civic bodies today. Glaring irregularities have come to the fore regarding the usage of government funds allotted to each department. BBMP misappropriates funds for garbage disposal. No record of 630.28 crores. The government allotted 630.28 crores for garbage segregation and disposal in the city. But during the auditing, it has come to light that the Palike doesn't have a record of the money spent. Further, the Palike has also failed to come up with a master plan regarding garbage disposal. Taking note of the shortcomings, the central government has now cancelled the additional 280 crore rupees grant to the Palike. Misappropriation in Indira Awas Yojana. Glaring irregularities have come to the fore regarding the implementation of Indira Awas Yojana. 6.64 lakh houses were to be constructed between 2008 and 2013. The state government has only constructed 3.43 lakh homes. The state government received 2,457.12 crores as grants between 2008 and 2013. The government has spent only 2,158.67 crores.
We found that there were a lot of institutional problems in management of solid waste by BBMP. Like what? Like there is no policy for solid waste management. We believe a policy was drafted, but it was never approved and notified. That is the basic underpinning of any such activity. If you want to manage your solid waste, first of all, you must have a notified policy in place, which is the backbone of your efforts. Then, as a result, there is lack of direction for effective management and scientific disposal of waste. We found there was no reliable and complete database about quantum of waste generated in the city of Bangalore. Non-preparation of contingency plans, for example, in situations of crisis, for example.
The central government allotted 96.49 crore rupees to the Backward Communities Development Board for various policies and programs in the year 2007, but not a single penny has been used from this. For the period between 2007 and 2012, 211.46 crores were released for various agricultural schemes, but the state government has used only 137.11 crores. The report also mentions that the Department of Agriculture doesn't have a track of the remaining 74.35 crore rupees. The CAG report is expected to act as a deterrent in the coming days, since there are chances that the central government could cut the grants being given to the state, since most of it remains unutilized. Will the government take note of this? Anand Burli, News 9, Bengaluru. And well, he was arrested for the brutal kidnap and murder of his niece, but the interrogation has revealed further chilling details of the past. Salman, who was arrested for the murder of his 7-year-old niece, has now confessed to killing his uncle exactly a year ago. Hafiz Shamshul was killed by his own nephew on Tannery Road on July 3, 2014. The duo confessed to killing Hafiz for money.
About a week back, there was a heinous and barbarous case of kidnapping and murder of a girl by her own maternal uncle and aunt. And in that case, police had arrested Sayyid Salman and his wife Shabreen, and they were taken into the police custody. While they were being interrogated, on 3rd July 2013, one Muslim guru, a religious head and a very respected person by name Shamshul Huda, they were the persons who had murdered him. for the gain.
Well, Salman and Shabreen are the same couple that killed their 7-year-old niece after the kidnapping went wrong. And soon after, when they were taken into custody, it was found out that Salman was responsible for killing his uncle way back in 2013. And moving on, they had an important exam today, but instead of being allowed to write the paper, several students were asked to leave the exam room. And here's why.
The students you see here are not on a break, and neither are they having their classes outside. While their classmates were busy writing an exam, these students of St. Mira's School in Rajaji Nagar were asked to leave for not paying their school fee. Enraged on discovering that their kids were not allowed to write the exams, dozens of parents arrived, protesting against the school management and demanded their wards be allowed back into the classrooms. Meanwhile, the students were left waiting outside for over 2 hours.
We were in the class from morning. As soon as they gave the paper, coordinator ma'am came and told that the fees depositors are there. Take them, make them to stand and take the papers back. We gave the papers back and we stood for half an hour. And the coordinator ma'am came again and ma'am told to go and sit in the class 7th C. So we all were sitting from past 1 hour. From 9:30. From 10:25 we were sitting, then all these parents and all came and they started talking.
The parents are forced to shell out more than double the tuition fee on other requirements which live up to the so-called standards of the school. The school has been accused of demanding extra fees in the name of school uniforms, textbooks and other such articles, but the parents allege that the same is available outside for half the rates quoted by the school.
ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ನ್ಯಾಯ ಕೊಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡದ್ದು ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮೇಲೆ ಮನವಿ ಅವ್ರು ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟಾಗಿ ಬರಬೇಕು. ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ 11,000 12,000 15,000 ಈ ಥರ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ರಿಗೆ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 10th ಓದೋರಿಗೆ 15,000, 9th ಓದೋರಿಗೆ 9,000 ಈ ಥರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. DC ಅವರು ಅದನ್ನು ಆಜ್ಞೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಲೆಟರ್ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಈ ಥರ ತಗೋಬೇಡಿ, ನೀವು ಶುಲ್ಕ ತಗೋಬೇಡಿ. ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ನೀವು ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು ಏನಿದ್ರು ಶುಲ್ಕ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ DC ಅವರು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ DC ಆರ್ಡರ್ನ ಉಲ್ಲಂಘನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇವರು.
The school is supposed to collect the fee based on the expenses incurred, but they have now been accused of flouting the rules. Despite their numerous complaints against St. Mira's schools to Department of Public Instruction and the block education officer, the parents only got a response today.
ಈಗ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟು, ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಇಲಾಖೆಯವರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಇಲಾಖೆಯವರು ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಂಡು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೂ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಬರೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ 25ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಪೋಷಕರು, ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟು ವಿತ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಇಲಾಖೆಯವರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸೇರಿ ಸಭೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿರ್ಣಯ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆವು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟವರು ಒಪ್ಪಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಂತೆ ನಾವು 25ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್.
But St. Mira's School is not the only one accused of looting the parents. Several unaided and private schools across the city have been accused of demanding more fees in the name of providing education. Amrita Patil, News 9, Bengaluru.
Abdul Nasir Madani, the prime accused in the Bengaluru bomb blast case, was released this evening. He was released from the Parapana Agrahara as per the Supreme Court order. He is out on bail for a period of 1 month. Remember, way back in 2008, as many as 9 bomb blasts rocked Bengaluru, terrifying people to the hilt. Madani was taken into custody amidst a lot of controversy, and now he is out on bail for a period of 1 month. We have to keep in mind that Madani is facing a number of health conditions, so it is along these lines that the Apex Court had gone ahead and given him 1 month bail.
As per the Supreme Court orders, the Sri Madani, Abdul Nasir Madani has been granted bail for 1 month and he will be in Bangalore. So as per the orders, he has to furnish the place of his stay to the Sessions Court, and based on that, we will make all the security arrangements as per the court order.
Tolls have become synonymous with roads in the country, and the ones in Namma Bengaluru clearly lead the way. A survey conducted by the BBMP itself confirms this.
BBMP's engineers recently conducted a survey on some of the busiest roads in the city. The recent rains, combined with the Palike and BWSSB's lackadaisical work, has opened up several new potholes in many of the busiest areas in the city. We did a reality check on some of these dilapidated roads, and the result, though saddening, was unfortunately nothing new. Langford Road. Well, we as Bengalurians take a lot of pride in our city, whether it is the weather, whether it is the fact that we are the Silicon City. But one look at our roads and we are absolutely filled with shame. Well, in the last few days, Bengaluru has been witnessing a heavy spell of rainfall, and this is the kind of damage that at Bengaluru. If we just look around us, we see potholes on every single street. Right now, we are in Akkitimmanahalli. Now, this is an area that is filled with educational institutions. It has religious institutions. It has residential localities. It has a lot of offices. It has the hockey club as well. And this is the kind of state of a locality that sees a huge inflow of people coming in every single day. Now, these potholes have a multitude of effect on the people. Not only is it a major threat to commuters, one wrong move into this massive pothole right here could prove deadly for any biker who's traveling on this particular stretch of road. Not just that, we see that puddles of water are being formed in these potholes, and as we know, the dengue menace is back to haunt Bengaluru. So if we do give opportunities such as this, if we do let puddles like this form around our homes, then certainly the dengue menace will increase manyfold. Now, right here we have it as Mintu, who is a youngster, who is a student and who travels in this locality quite often. Let's hear from him what is the kind of issues that he faces. Well, now, the elections have just gone by, both the state assembly as well as the Lok Sabha elections, and this is the kind of condition that that your locality is in. How do you feel?
See, what I personally think is it's all happening because of the politicians or who are like MLA or whatever. We don't know, like we just vote, all right? And we just want them to do better, but then they doesn't do anything. I'm in second year in this college, like from 2 years I'm traveling in the same road. From the day one it's like this. And many people like fall inside this and die. Seriously, and last week like 2 accidents. One of that was my friend and he can't come to college for another 3 months.
Well, I'm just about a few meters away from the St. Joseph's College gate, and right here, right next to me is an absolutely horrific looking pothole. In fact, this particular pothole could prove to be a death trap for numerous commuters. This is exactly how it looks. There is only gravel on top. We do not see the tar at all. In fact, right here is where the pothole starts, and it is fairly deep. It is at least 2 meters in length. In fact, we have one of the commuters here who wants to say something. Such a massive pothole, it can lead to any accident. It can kill a commuter.
Accident zone. If a vehicle is good also, the roads are very bad. So its accidents happen like these roads are there.
In fact, such accidents have even claimed lives in Bengaluru, but still our officials seem to have not learnt a lesson. Just around me, you can only see gravel. There is absolutely no road, and every single day, hundreds of students come in through these streets. They are using their two-wheelers. There are cyclists coming. It is a narrow stretch of road. There are tempos coming, there are buses coming, lorries also coming occasionally, and this is the horrible condition of these roads. In just about a 100-meter stretch, you have at least 20 potholes here, and they are not small potholes, they are absolutely deep potholes that can claim the life of any commuter. With St. Joseph's College in the locality and Baldwin School just around the corner, Langford Road sees heavy traffic every single day. And with the lashing rains these past few days, the roads have clearly taken a beating. Apart from slowing down the traffic, these potholes have also been the cause of many accidents ever so often.